You'd think about like the spirituality of farm life. You ought to try to recreate every parable. Like pay your kids as they show up, or they all come and do their wages. One shows up for the last hour and you give them all the same wages.
Yeah, that would go great.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
No, that's a really good one. Yeah, I mean, you think of the obvious ones like pruning and stuff. I didn't think of that one. Do that one with kids.
Spreading, like throwing seed out. Throw it on the road too.
It really is amazing. Like this, just wow. That's what my soul can be like, where that seed of grace is just sitting there doing nothing.
Sounds really serious. Yeah. Kind of messes up that I was going to say you should whip somebody on the side of the path and just see if any of your kids stop to help them.
Just beat them down,
you can't
bloody
forcibly recreate the Good Samaritan scenario. Oh my God. Hello, BeatiDudes worldwide and universal, depending on how far in the future you're listening to this. My name is Paul Kolker. Welcome to the BeatiDudes, a podcast for Christian men seeking to grow in holiness, learning from, with, and for each other. Vicarious atonement, somehow. That's a big word, so I'm tossing that out there. My name is Paul. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Jeff Schiefelbein.
Biceps of a man.
That's it. And Nicholas Bezner.
Biceps of a man. Also,
there you go. And we're back with none other than Jason Craig, the man with two first names, as Nick so aptly pointed out. Yep. And Jason seems thrilled that
his
we keep saying that.
His middle name's Samsonite.
I was way off.
Cousin is Daniel Craig.
Is that right?
I have a very set of specific skills.
No,
what's that guy's name?
No, that's Liam Neeson.
Neeson.
I have a very particular set of skills. Yeah. That's
specific set.
Particular. He says particular.
My uncle's Elijah Craig.
Ooh, very good. Well, that would make better sense with what we're about to find out about you. But before,
is he kidding?
No, it's my ancestor. He is my ancestor.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
That's legit. Yep. Okay, hold on. I want to back up real quick. If you missed the Monday episode, you've got to check it out. A lot of great stuff about faith formation, about raising up young boys to be men, right? How do we impart the faith in a way that respects the dignity of the growth of the person, of bringing people along so that we're not just keeping them in some sort of prolonged childhood. It was a really, really powerful episode. So go back, check that out. Share it with a friend. Share it passive-aggressively with somebody that you think is a man-child.
Comment on your most controversial opinion that was shared.
But
it got very intense.
Yes, so intense we were camping. But we're back with Jason Craig. And Jason, speaking of camping, you live on a farm.
I do.
That's pretty wild. Did you always
on purpose?
Did you always do farming?
No.
Okay, all right. So walk us through it, because you had more of probably a standard kind of 80s, 90s American upbringing. Am I right on that?
Yeah, sadly standard. Divorce home, going in between. And I don't know how much of that question to answer.
No, that's fine. I mean, but I'm just saying, but now you're living on a farm.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Talk
Do you
us
have
through
electricity?
Sometimes, yeah. No, we're agrarians, not barbarians. No, it was when I was getting my. Well, I think every man at some point, I guarantee you guys every man who's a father who becomes a husband, at some point he goes, maybe we should just live on a farm. I feel like everything would be better if we live on a farm. And everyone's going to ask that. That came to me when I was studying for a graduate degree, and I was reading, a lot of people out there, if they've had the agrarian bug, G.K. Chesterton, Hilaire Belloc, they wrote a lot about the loss of sort of, and it's not just agrarian, it's not just the farm, it's actually the home being the center of production. That when that was lost, a lot was lost.
Yeah, so you mentioned that a little bit on the previous episode, but the idea being that family wasn't just about sitting around enjoying time together. It was, we got to wake up early all together, and somebody's got to go milk the cows and churn butter, and so that productivity was in the family.
Well, I mean, when sometimes people have a hard time defining what is suburban life, what is the difference between a suburban life? I mean, I've got maybe we're not plowing, but I've got my garden. What's the big difference? And the primary difference is the suburbanization of the United States was the deproductivity of the home, right? So it was moving from a essentially productive, self-sustaining local economy to the primary mode that we're all now mostly forced in, which is everyone leaves home to do important things. like make a living, and we come home to consume things, and then like see how everybody's doing and give, mutually enriching emotional support to one another. Whereas the primary function of the family in the past would have been to work together. That's the primary thing. And I was studying that deeply when I was getting my master's. I was just really interested in like, why? Because I was like I'm like, working for fraternities. Like, why do we even need this? This is crazy. Men didn't used to talk about man stuff. Like, why do we even need this anymore? And it always is going to point back to the overwhelmingly normal, natural, and holy place to teach your sons is in the workshop, right? St. Joseph's workshop. A boy at some point in his life is going to go, I must be about my father's business, and so I was just recognizing this as an observable fact. This isn't like a controversy of opinions. It's a matter of fact that when boys and children no longer had their father around the home working with them, that a lot was lost. And so we had our third child, which was my second son. We're living in an apartment in Denver. And she's like, well, where do you see us in 5 years? I'm like, we got to get to
a 3-bedroom.
Yeah, no, we didn't have that.
No,
we need to be on farms.
Yeah. You said you got to be on farms. Farm.
We need to be on a farm. Yeah. So we kind of had a radical move. We had like no money left, and we found this farm back. We were from North Carolina, so we wanted to go back home, and we went back home and found a farm that we could live on in exchange for working on the farm. And it was a time I didn't have. There's a lot going on with Fraternus. We had like lost our 501c3 for a while. Do you remember when they were revoking a lot of 501c3s?
Yeah.
Back in the day, Obama years.
Lowest learner, I think. Yeah.
So it was anyway. It was the IRS's fault, not our fault. But
Jeff has a story about
made some
when they withheld my stuff for years because I gave one donation to the taxact.com. They have $100 and they withheld my money for 4 years.
Really?
3 years.
They're not vindictive. Come on. So we had no money. We went on this farm.
They released it when they found out I don't go to Latin Mass.
Controversy! We found the controversy.
Okay, sorry.
He's okay then. He's just a normal Catholic.
He's not radicalized praying the rosary.
Probably wears cargo shorts.
Full of rosaries, by the way.
Full of cargo of rosaries.
So many good.
That's how you hide them.
My main beads are actually cargo shorts.
Okay.
No, like that are like the tilma. It has Our Lady Guadalupe.
Did you just say that sentence?
Look at some of your swag here. What you guys?
Our subscriber count is dropping actively.
Mostly in Mexico.
Precipitous fall off there. What could have happened?
How did we lose 40 subscribers?
We lost everybody that's Latin Mass. Everybody who loves the IRS.
Which was a lot of subscribers.
Yeah. How many people in our audience love the IRS?
But the Tax Act people just went through the roof. They found out I give $100 1 year.
Yeah.
There you go.
So good.
They're gonna call. You're gonna get a letter. So anyway, we went to this homestead and we bought 2 milk cows, and that was with our last bit of money. And that was about 12 years ago, and we've just been doing it ever since.
Nice.
You still have them?
I have one of them, Abigail. Yeah. Actually, it's a big controversy in our home what to do with her because she's getting old.
Yeah.
Do we bury her? We just let her die and bury her? Do we eat her? Does she become one of us, or do we just sell her to someone? And
someone who doesn't know anything about cows.
No, we found somebody. We found somebody who would take care of her, and like she would die with him. And he,
what do you call a lemon when it's not a car? Like what do you call a bad cow?
I bought this cow. I'm so excited. It died after 4 months.
No, I returned a bad cow one time.
Oh, did
absolutely,
you really?
Yeah. Man, I was looking online. So I live near a place called Saluda, North Carolina. I needed to buy another milk cow, so I look up on Craigslist, milk cow.
Okay.
Find a milk cow, Jersey cow.
We get ours on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, this is I'm dating. No. I'm dating myself.
No, I'm kidding. We don't have cows.
Ours are on TikTok.
The TikTok. To sound old, I always say the TikTok.
Yeah. I actually still keep up with my MySpace page.
M''space.
So I look up Saluda milk cow, and there's one for $600. Man, I'm going right now, and I get the directions out, and I realize this is Saluda, South Carolina. It's like 5 hours away. And I get there, and this is a cow trader.
It's a dumb city name, and it's in 2 different states.
It's a great name. It's beautiful. Saluda. And I bought the cow. I came back home. I went and I found out, man, she is sick, like really sick. And I called this guy. I'm like, I'm bringing her back to you. Because he had this, and he was leasing a farm. He's like, I'm bringing it back. He's like, dude, this isn't Walmart. You can't just bring a cow back. I'm like, I'm bringing this cow back to you. And I know that you're renting that farm. And if you don't take this cow, I'm going to tie it to the front porch of the people where you rent this farm from. I'm going to stand there until you get my money back. And it worked. Because I didn't think he was going to. He threw it in a flower pot. And I'm like, you showed me. You got my money back. Yeah, I returned a cow.
Nice.
Amazing.
In Saluda, you can return a cow at Walmart.
So
maybe.
So did he say to you, "Don't have a cow"?
No. It's the worst joke of the show. Oh man, just lost some subscribers.
No, we gave it back. Look at that.
It's going up.
Why did I just look? I looked when he pointed.
He was good. He got me too. Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of cows, my family, my in-laws just bought a cow. So
What kind of cow?
Well, it's now in my freezer.
Oh,
if that answers your question.
Edible.
Yeah. So my wife's cousin.
That's called beef. They bought beef.
Not your
That's
wife's cousin.
A beef cow. Brady raises cows for 4-H.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
FFA.
right
And he did real well at the Fort Worth Stock Show. And my mother and father-in-law bought the cow.
Cut it up.
Snoopy.
Named it.
And well,
It tastes better when you name it.
previously named and then purchased and.
Oh, you renamed it?
No. Like the
That's bad
Brady
luck.
who raised the cow.
He raises
named
each
it,
cut.
and then we, but now the family group text is going off with like Snoopy spaghetti for dinner. Snoopy steaks for Father's Day. Like,
Snoopy Joe's.
Yeah, Snoopy Joe's exactly.
We make some Korean
It's
Snoopy balls.
awesome. It's awesome.
That's good.
It is good.
Yesterday, I went to breakfast with somebody, and then I was almost over here to the office, and my wife calls, and she says, I don't know what to do, but somehow the neighbor's donkeys took Kit Kat with them, my miniature donkey. I have 4 miniature donkeys, and the 4 neighbor donkeys and Kit Kat are down the street at somebody else's house, and they're asking, can anybody on the street help to get these donkeys back to their respective homes? And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how in the world did 4 big donkeys get out of their yard and somehow take my donkey with them? My donkey doesn't go to their yard.
Somebody was in heat. That's probably what happened.
Here's the thing. Jeff's life is so simple and easy. He's like, I want a random button that will go off every 6 weeks where I have to leave everything I'm doing.
That's why you get livestock.
Go get
Yeah.
sweaty and
That's
chase
right.
a donkey around to put it back in the yard and then figure out how it got out and fix that.
And then have to do fence work.
yeah.
So, somehow this all lined up to where the neighbor's lawn mowing crew left a gate open, and serendipity would have it that one of my donkeys was like, can I come with you guys? And found his way through there. And then they all go up to the neighbor's yard. And then my donkey realized, I'm small, you're all big, and was really skittish about it. And they had the whole street like helping to charge them back down the
Corral
street.
them back by like.
So it worked out, but I ended up never getting a chance to go and be a part of all the action. But I did get to drive some more T-posts last night. I was like getting done with my other stuff, went and watched my daughter do her gymnastics, and then I went and I drove some T-posts, wired up some stuff, got bit by 1,000 mosquitoes, looked up foot pain, and then tried to figure out what gift to give you.
You want to do some fence repair? That was a good segue. Get some pigs. You sounded like a pig. Snorted right there. Get some pigs.
Wow, Jason.
It just sounded. I thought you knew my joke.
Would it change your mind if a pig was wearing cargo shorts?
What does that mean about getting pigs?
Yeah.
Pigs will get out and you know when you go on a farm and somebody has pigs because there's like bricks tied with baling wire to the bottom of a fence and like a pallet shoved in a corner and like 3
They'll
layers.
find their way out,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if miniature donkeys are anything like pigs, but I've only repaired the fence 9 times in 1 year.
That says more about your fence building.
Woo!
There's always time to do it right the 4th time, isn't there, Jeff?
There is, that's right.
Jeff, did you ever?
I don't know, I'm just a boy.
You haven't been properly mentored.
Oh, yeah. Let's play. Can we just do some cool, loud music and bright colors? Because that's the church.
It's fun too. Jesus
Throw
is
that
fun
frisbee.
Too. Jesus is fun too.
Jesus is fun, too.
Amen.
Did you ever think that that's why the donkey got out was because the Lord sent disciples over and said the master has need of it? And
He was doing his job.
yeah,
It's a mini donkey.
Yeah.
So the foal of an ass, right? It would be a small. Isn't that a small donkey?
It's like bred mini donkeys.
Well, no, I understand. Just don't
play along with my bit.
Don't get technical with me.
I have bread and miniature donkeys. That's all I heard.
Bread. Oh man. You guys have people subscribe to this?
It's weird. Hey, your crew booked you for this.
Can we please start with this?
I actually don't know. I don't have a crew that would book. I don't know how. Yeah, you asked that at the beginning. I'm like, I don't know how this happened.
With John Heinen.
John.
Yeah, you could have canceled with him if you had answered any of his texts.
I'm a bad communicator.
How has being on the farm helped you to grow in your faith and your family?
See, that's a serious question, but with that tone, it's hard to shift.
It makes it hard, right?
It's hard to shift to like, well, Jeff, since you asked. It's brought us closer to God and each other.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, there are, when you are in an entirely artificial environment made by man, it is harder to hear God. And it is easier when you're in a world made by him.
Yeah.
So, and then the work and logic itself of the farm, teaches you a lot. Most of the parables, and they wake up, they make sense. Yeah. And then just being able to work with my sons, a lot of times it's like, be a better dad, which just means like coordinate your schedule better and say kind things. A lot of times, just like be a present. It's just a lot easier when I don't have to plan it out. Yeah. Like we're gonna be together. We're gonna be together, and I'm gonna say a good job to you because you did a good job, and I got to see it, and I didn't have to read a progress report from the teacher and then try to like make you feel special about it. I got to just say, man, you just built that fence better than Jeff could.
It's a big deal for them. Sure. They subscribe.
That's a high bar, kind of.
T-bar, yeah.
So I mean, that's what I think that we were talking about the suburban life. The suburban life is you leave to do the things you do, and you come home, and you have to be very intentional. Yep. And there are a lot of people that are really good at being intentional, and they can coordinate. And I'm not, as we can see by
how you got here,
how I'm even here. I'm not good at it. I'm bad at it. I'm actively, proactively, seemingly bad at it. And to have the farm is a great grace to just be able to like, this is what we're going to do.
Both my grandfathers were farmers. Do you like what crops do you grow? Do you mostly work cattle, pigs?
Yeah, I had the wrong mindset when we first got there, right? Because I'm like modern American male. I'm like, well, this thing's got to make money, right? So I needed a spreadsheet, but it was, we actually worked our way toward, we had a little commercial yogurt business for a while. We sold grade A, little drinkable yogurts. I was ahead of the curve on that, man. I was before Costco.
Oh, wow.
And, but we had some disaster. We had a barn burned down and COVID came, and just some like, we kind of recalibrated to where instead of, it was Father Vincent McNabb, who was one of the Catholic land movement priests in England. And he said, a farm is not a place to make money. It's a place to grow corn. And we started focusing on growing food for ourselves.
That's awesome.
Trying to get, and when we started just focusing on the family's needs, it actually became more economically viable, right? And when the economics were, how do we make our property productive for us first, instead of how do we turn this into money? It's like, no, how do we turn this into food? What are we doing? So, we're at 100% sufficiency, obviously dairy and meat. And then I'd say, 60 to 80% vegetables come from the farm. So we grow. Milk cows are our main thing. Because, man, if you have 8 kids, I got 8 kids. And this is why I don't like bees. You go to a beehive, it's like, where'd all the bees go? They were here yesterday. Now they're gone. You go out to a milk cow, and there's milk. Like every day. You go out there, and there's milk. And if something goes really wrong, there's still beef, right? I mean, like, it's just so much productivity every day. You get yogurt and ice cream, butter and sour cream, whipped cream, creme fraiche, like all this stuff. And so that's like the center of everything. But then any kind of waste or any kind of byproduct from the dairy goes to pigs. And pigs are great. I mean, if you're going to raise one animal for your family, just raise a pig. They only take 6 months. They start cute, like, oh, it's so cute. And you think, I can't ever kill it. But then they're 300 pounds. You're like, I cannot wait to kill that thing. And keep breaking my fences. And we always have pigs going anywhere from 2 to 10 pigs at a time. We just had a litter of 10 piglets. And then we have, then we raise a couple hundred meat birds, either turkeys or meat chickens. And then we have the layers. The egg layers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So that's
how many eggs you get in a day?
Oh man, I don't know. I have a neighbor. He's so good. He's like, oh man, production is down. I'm like, is it? You know, because I'm just like, we just have a lot of eggs.
4 or 40?
Yeah.
400.
I mean, we have, let's see,
me.
a day we're looking for, we get probably about 10 eggs.
Nice.
That's about right.
I don't want to name how many chickens we have because then there's some good farmers out there like, he sucks at farming.
As much controversy as we can pull into this week's episodes, I'll take it. So let's just make the farmers.
My uncle has a pretty big chicken coop.
Okay.
And he gets like 15 to 20 a day.
Off of one.
One chicken.
He's got really good, really high yield.
The coop
really
is
high
huge.
yield.
Yeah.
It also has large talons.
Got injections every day.
Yeah.
You know, you'd think about like the spirituality of farm life. You ought to try to recreate every parable. Like, pay your kids as they show up, or they all come and do their wages. One shows up for the last hour, and you give them all the same wages.
Yeah, that would go great.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
No, that's a really good one. Yeah, I mean, you think of the obvious ones like pruning and stuff. I didn't think of that one. Do that
Yeah.
one with kids.
Spreading, like throwing seed out.
Yeah,
Throw it on the road too.
It's real, but it really is amazing. Like this. Just wow, that's what my soul can be like, where that seed of grace is just sitting there doing nothing.
Sounds really serious.
Yeah.
Kind of messes up that I was going to say you should whip somebody on the side of the path and just see if any of your kids stop to help them.
Just beat them down,
You can't
bloody pulp.
forcibly recreate the Good Samaritan scenario. Oh my God.
I'll just have to wait till one of them's really hurt and just ignore it,
There you go.
Perfect.
which is called fathering anyway. It's easy.
Already doing that.
Yeah.
We're going to learn the parables today. You, bam,
Draw straws.
I want you to go 100 yards down that path.
What?
Rest you.
What? Why? Who's this guy over? Bam.
There's a bunch of virgins with lamps outside.
I want to make that would be an incredible like mock-you series of like recreating the parables on your farm.
It sounds like what's his name? Nathan For You. Did you ever see any of his
No,
comedy
what is
stuff? He
that?
like creates these really stupid bits where he's like, I'm going to convert your ice cream shop into a very profitable business, but then like the flavors are terrible and what I mean it's like it's a con.
Yeah,
It's a comedy con that he's capturing on video. Anyway, that's what it made me think of.
I want to do that for parables.
There you go. Religious comedy. That works.
The people that made The Chosen will probably jump right on.
No, nobody's
For
ever
sure.
made a joke about religion before, Paul.
No.
Okay, listen, this has been a show of the BeatiDudes.
If you're still here, you have watched.
Has it though? Has it?
It has.
Wait, have we started? Are we?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, people are like, "Are you gonna? You don't have to air this," and I'm like, "It's our show. We do it twice a week without skipping a beat."
Yep. That's a callback to a previous episode.
I thought it was
Actually,
about the
never
chickens.
said that on
I thought it was
air.
about the chickens.
No, you have.
I did.
Yeah.
After you wrote it on LinkedIn first.
Yes.
Like I said,
Oh, you're on LinkedIn too.
I've been on there.
Do you know how to have a conversation?
Yeah. If you're on there, it means you've been on there.
Yeah, I've been on there.
Wasn't a correction.
I've been on there. Just dead air.
Ready for the magazine. I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional.
Yeah, you're perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
It's gonna just require some editing.
Yes.
Heavy
GPT.
editing. Yeah. Wow.
love
Well,
it.
ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the dairy farms of life. And for the rest of you, we will
See you in the Eucharist.
God bless.
Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to join us at our undersized table, subscribe to the video version of the show on YouTube by typing @ that's the symbol @ so shift and 2 on your keyboard, @ the _ BeatiDudes on YouTube. We'll see you there.